All right, look at another Murdle. This is the game where you solve a murder mystery, and we've got our grid where we check things off, just like Clue. That weapon is interesting. These must be like emojis, and that one is not being shown for some reason. Okay, well, anyways, doesn't really matter because I can always mouse over it to see what it is. All right, let's look at our suspects. Oh, by the way, this is the one with a body of the drunk Lecher. Logico was embroiled in another spooky mystery. A drunk Lecher had been killed at the Magic Palace. Okay, so our suspects are Bishop Azure, Silverton the Legend, Dr. Crimson, and Judge Pine. We've got our weapons here. There's a sword, a ghost detector, a saw, and a bottle of cheap liquor. And our saw emoji doesn't show on my computer for whatever reason. So there you go. Parking lot, close-up table, the private library, and the main stage are the locations. And then the motives are to silence a witness, to rob the victim, to eliminate a spy, and to win an argument. Oh, to eliminate a spy. It's like a satellite, isn't it? Okay. Very cool. All right, well, let's jump in and look at our clues here. So Dr. Crimson was seen hanging around beside a bunch of coins and cards. Okay, Dr. Crimson, a bunch of coins and cards. So let's see. I mean, I'm going to assume that's maybe the close-up table, but let's see. Where you watch card and coin tricks. Okay. So a close-up table is going to be Dr. Crimson, which, let's see, the close-up table, that's the hands. So there we go. We can do that. Very nice. This fingerprint was found on the main stage. Okay, let's look at the fingerprint. Oh, clicked the wrong button. I always do that. That is clearly Judge Pine. So Judge Pine was found on the main stage. So Judge Pine is the last one there. Okay, Judge Pine on the main stage, which I think is this one. Yeah. There we go. Very nice. We're figuring out where they all were. Person with the fake sword wanted to win an argument. Okay, so fake sword wanted to win an argument, which was the last one there. Okay. Oop. Oh. Don't click the wrong square. There we go. All right, Inspector Irtino. All right, we've got our spirit writing. So the person with a bottle of what was it? I can't remember. Cheap liquor. Yeah, a bottle of cheap liquor wanted to eliminate a spy. Okay, much easier to do the anagramming today. No trouble at all on that one. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Bishop Azure had a weapon made of chemicals. Ooh, weapon made of chemicals. Well, I think that's probably the ghost detector or the the cheap liquor, of course, chemicals. Yeah. Okay. Bishop Azure had the bottle of cheap liqueur. There we go. Which means that the Bishop Azure wanted to eliminate a spy. There we go. Very good. Okay. The suspect in the parking lot had silver hair. Okay, silver hair. Who had silver hair? Brown hair, silver hair, Silverton. Makes sense. Silverton was in the parking lot. Okay, Silverton was in the parking lot, which is the car. There we go. Now we know where everybody was. And so now we know that Bishop Azure was in the private library, so we can mark this off over here because we know that he had the bottle of cheap liqueur. There might be a couple more X's we can put in there, but we'll see. Okay, Silverton the Legend did not want to rob the victim. Silverton did not want to rob the victim. Okay. Suspect with a saw also had green eyes. Green eyes. Brown, blue. So Crimson had green eyes. So Crimson had a saw. Crimson, that's this one, had a saw. There we go. Okay, and we know that Crimson was at the close-up table. So the saw was at the close-up table. Okay, now there's only two possible motives for Crimson at this point, but they're still both possible. Yeah, okay. That doesn't help yet. Okay. All right. Now we've got the lying, and these are the statements from the suspect. So we know that the killer will always lie, and the innocent people will always tell the truth. So these three of these are going to be true, and one is a lie, basically. Okay, Dr. Crimson was not in the parking lot. Okay, well, do we know Dr. Crimson? He was not in the parking lot. So that one is definitely true. Judge Pine brought a ghost detector. Judge Pine brought a ghost detector. That one is still possible. We don't know yet. That is possible. Okay. A saw was at the close-up table. A saw was at the close-up table. Saw. Here's the saw, and the saw was at the close-up table. So that one is true, right? Isn't that the close-up table? Yeah. The saw was at the close-up table. So the first and third ones are true. And Bishop Azure says, I was not in the parking lot. And Bishop Azure was not in the parking lot. So those three are all true. Therefore, this one must be the lie. Judge Pine brought a ghost detector. So Judge Pine did not bring a ghost detector, is basically what that's telling us. And I believe that's the ghost detector. Therefore, we know what weapons everybody had. And since we know this one was at the car park, we can do, or the parking lot, we can do that. And this one matches up there. And we could probably match some of these up, but we'll do that in a minute. Okay, so that's all the clues. So actually, we do need to just do the matching up now. Okay, so the ghost detector was at the car park. And, okay, so the ghost detector cannot be the person. Oh, we just need to do this. Yeah. Okay, we can. I was doing it the hard way. We can do this. There we go. And that gives us the rest of those. Very nice. Now we know this is there. Good. And then we might as well finish this off. So these all match up. And basically, so when you're doing this last area here, you can look at the check boxes we have, like these three here, and they have to make a rectangle, right? In this case, they're making a square, but they don't have to make a square. Like, let's look at this one down here. These three have to make a rectangle, so we know it goes there. That's just the way the grids work. So it's a little shortcut there. All right, so we've got all the information, and we know the liar was Dr. Crimson, so therefore Dr. Crimson is the killer. And we've got Dr. Crimson with the saw at the close-up table to rob the victim. With a saw at the close-up table in order to rob the victim. We're going to make our accusation and see if we're right. And there we go. We are. Very nice. Okay. Dr. Crimson protested her innocence. She lost confidence as deductive logico explained the case against her, and she admitted she was caught. I can't believe I was beaten by a poor fool like yourself. All right. That is the one with the body of the drunk Lecher. Very nice. So, yeah, not too much trouble today. I had much less trouble deciphering the mixed up message. Just sometimes the anagrams just are obvious to you, and sometimes they're not. And I feel like the longer words made it harder yesterday. But anyways, there you go. Let me know what you thought of today's mystery and how you did solving it. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.